It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Nationals. The Nationals will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Eduardo Rodriguez starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Kind of a strange outing in his last one, Matt. Was able to pitch into the sixth inning, wasn't able to complete the inning. It kind of got away from him in the sixth. It'll be interesting, Matt, to see how he bounces back in this one.
Byron Buxton is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Guys, you take a look at the home nine as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
So now to the plate, Jorge Polanco. He sends it on the ground softly to the left. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, Dero, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Kenta Maeda will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Victor Reyes stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, D-Roll. They've lost the first 2 nail-biters, 2 close games, low-scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but from a manager's perspective, Dan, all you can ask for is effort, and that's what this team's given them. They took it on the chin. First 2 games, 1-run losses. They'll bounce back today.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Yeah! Count is full.
Full count still. Really good at-bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Spoils another one. And this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. The 3-2 one more time. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Here's
the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Reyes aboard here at first with nobody out. A ball and a strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And there's one down now.
Batting third, the first baseman.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad. Or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Miguel Cabrera comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball two.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And a full count now, 3-2.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Now a flare out toward right center. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He swings and grounds it to short. One there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Here's Miguel Sano. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, batting .500, 4 for 8. This ball will be chopped foul. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Rodriguez has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake-bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Mitch Garver started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
And this one's in the dirt, and a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. Runners on first with one down. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around them?
And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2. So stepping in, Eddie Rosario, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Fastball called strike, 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
The 2-2 one more time. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first. It's 1-1.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after we've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
Josh Donaldson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Some pitcher.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. All tied at 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the outfielder, David Peralta. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
A ball and a strike now. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. The bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Right side, but it's well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Striding into the box, Ehire Adrianza, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. Look out. 2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate. And then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
Here's the pitch.
Count is full.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Peralta is there, and he has it for the first out. Stepping into the box, Byron Buxton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off there, 1-0. Buxton is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Gloved by Cabrera. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Bottom of the 3rd now, and set to go as the 3rd baseman as Asdrubal Cabrera. First delivery to him on the way. And this is up and in, ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and he pops him up. But this will land untouched. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this will land untouched. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2.
Nope, that's in.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Now batting, left fielder, Victor Reyes.
Into the box now, Victor Reyes. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it 1st and 2nd now.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
0 for 1 here in the early going. This is skied out toward right. Cruz is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting.
So striding in, Miguel Cabrera looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arm.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play. And all set for the start of the 4th. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Nelson Cruz. In there, and it's 0-1. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Now the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit well towards the hole. Cabrera's got it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The catcher, number 8.
Ready now, Mitch Garver comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Striding forward now is the DH, Eugenio Suarez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And a ball 1-0. Two balls and no strikes.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job, but any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
1-1.
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Full count.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Marwin.
Now in the box, Marwin Gonzalez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play. When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one.
Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least 1 run in. In to score, the runner from third.
Now batting, the third baseman, Al Grubel. Cabrera.
Here now is his Drupal Cabrera. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Bases loaded here, nobody out. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it?
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 pitch. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. And add a run on the sacrifice fly as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Hit down the line at first. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Buxton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Ready once again, Victor Reyes. He'll swing it from the left side right here. He's set, and the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Ramos rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores as they push their lead to 3 now. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the all set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Max Kepler, and this will be fouled away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. This is popped up. Altuve has a play. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eddie Rosario. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. 1 ball, no strikes the count. 2-0 to the Twins left fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And a desperation throw there, but it's way late as he got himself an infield single.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
1 ball, no strikes the count. A 1-0 delivery. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And A-Ray Adrianza will be the next to bat. from the stretch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Fouled off. Hit back up the middle. Gonzalez is up with it. Step on the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One hit, one left. Homer Bailey will come on and make his fourth appearance in this campaign.
Number 15. Homer.
Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
3-0 now. Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Rosario, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
First baseman, Miguel.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. Ready for another shot now. Eugenio Suarez. One run in and one gone so far this inning. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. One out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is camped under this one. 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, David Peralta. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A shot down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
First pitch on its way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's 1-1. And this one's high and tight, backing him up. 2-1. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
In now, Marwin Gonzalez. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Two men are on with two men out. A ball and two strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and two strikes.
2-2 the count.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. 5 innings complete. It's now 5-1. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. The next twin up are Polanco. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Catch made there by Altuve, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
The number 4 Minnesota hitter, Miguel Sano. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And that misses 2-2.
2-2.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the 2-2.
Full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Standing in as Dribble Cabrera earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's 1 away.
The right fielder.
Now at the plate, Ender Inciarte. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. No balls and a strike to count. Hit out towards second. Reined in on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now back, left fielder, Victor.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Victor Reyes. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rosario is there, and he'll put it away to retire. So striding forward now, Mitch Garver. He was a ground out victim last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line to the right side. He takes the turn and heads for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Max Kepler stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And the run will score from second here to make this a 5-2 ball game.
The left fielder, number 20.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. In there, a base hit.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, Hero.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Josh Donaldson digging in now. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
That's low. That's a ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2-2.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. 2-2.
Full count.
Aire Adrianza, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
The batter, number 13.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aire Adrianza. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And the run's going to score from second as it's now a 5-3 ball game.
The center fielder, number 25.
Here's Byron Buxton now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 2 quick strikes and now the 0-2. 3 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit.
Yeah, 1 a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Felix Hernandez will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the hardwood plate.
Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Last half of the 7th here, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And Cabrera watches it miss, so he'll head to first with a base on balls. Next will be the designated hitter, Eugenio Suarez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A ball and a strike.
One strike.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Settling in now, David Peralta has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Oh, and it's off the first base bag. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. The Nationals leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep the game is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
Miguel Sano comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They are all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Sano will head for second. He hit the corner and tries for third.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
To the plate now, Mitch Garver, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and we are tied here in the 8th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. That's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. Tag not in time, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You just get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from third, and he is in there.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there, to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Byron Buxton. And their runners at the corners now. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Popped him up. Cabrera over to his left, and that's the 3rd out. Trevor May is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 65.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8. Ronald Acuna will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Marwin Gonzalez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
1-1.
High in the air out to center field. Buxton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the 1st out. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Getting a few steps off of second there. Now the pitch. Popped up. Kepler is there for it. 2 gone.
The right fielder.
Ready for another chance. Ender Inciarte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll get back in standing. And it's quickly 0-2. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch.
1-2.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. And another foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Ronald Acuna will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at catcher.
Number 13. Ronald.
Digging in to try it again. Jorge Polanco. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Salvador Perez is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Here now the 2-2. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Gonzalez to his left. He's there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Nelson Cruz struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. 1-0 the count. One out, nobody on. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last. Taylor Rogers enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 55.
Victor Reyes will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now back, second baseman.
Into the box, Jose Altuve. He went deep back in the 5th. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
He's set. Here it comes. Miguel Cabrera is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
One ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
The batter, number 7. Designated hitter, Eugenio Suarez.
Cesar Hernandez will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 8, Cesar Hernandez.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
No problem laying off the sinker in, and he's in a golden spot, 3-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
On the ground to third. Donaldson's there. There's one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, there was no reason to panic. He gave up a hit, but he comes right back and gets a double play to end this thing. Great resiliency right there to secure the save and the victory for the team.
7-5 now today's comes to an end. The Minnesota Twins used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Homer Bailey claims the win out of the pen, his first. Taylor Rogers records the save, his second. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan
Welcome to Inside the Show. Baseball is back in April. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Starting out west in the American Nationals, 7-5. Tommy Listel